Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you can subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, comment. So today we are going to be making beans curd, also known as Awara in Hausa, and soya beans is being make this. So I'll be using 2 noodles of soya beans because it's for a good number of people, which is equivalent to 16 cups. Now you can use as much as you want or less. So I would wash my soya beans well using this calabash to remove sand. So this is the sand I got. I washed it twice to get rid of all the sand and then take it to the grinding machine because blend cannot blend this. So this is the outcome of the blended soya beans. Is much, and I'll dilute it with water, so I'll take it into a bigger container. This is the cloth I'll use in bringing out the milk, so I'll set it aside. I'll also put in little palm oil into the mixed soya beans. This is to reduce the foam of the soya beans to make it easier for me to bring out the milk. Don't mind the color, it's not going to affect the outcome of your awara, and it's going to make your sieving your awara very easy. So this is me mixing it to get rid of any lumps, after which I will begin to pour it into the cloth I set aside. So I'm going to sieve this once, then I'll take the cloth to the pot and sieve it again directly into the pot I will be using to cook it. You can decide to sieve yours twice in a bowl before turning it into the pot you want to cook your awara, or you can do it as I did. Whichever way, it's okay. So this is me still pouring in the awara mixture into the cloth to remove the milk, the soya beans milk, and this is me putting it directly into the pot using the same cloth I used in sieving the first time. So after this, I'll do the second batch, sieving it in another container, pouring it into the pot. So like I said, either ways is okay. This is me turning the sieved awara into the pot. So after this, I'll cover my pot. I've already lit the fire. Then I'll go ahead to prep my tamarind. So this is me washing the tamarind. I'm going to wash it mildly twice in order not to remove the juice. We just want to get rid of the dirt on it. So while I wash it twice, I would heat up some water and then I'll now soak my tamarind with the warm water and then set it aside until I'm able to extract the juice using a very soft sieve to get just the juice, which I'll be using to make my beans curd settled. So once I'm done doing that, I will still go ahead and check up the awara I kept on fire in order not to boil and pour. So this is the awara. I'll be checking it at interval. The color, this is palm oil. It's healthy and it's going to affect the color of our awara. But if you're using this soybeans to make soybeans milk, please don't use palm oil. So this is me covering it halfway, because once it gets to boiling point, if it is covered completely, it's going to pour. So this is me checking again. Now it has reached boiling point, and I wouldn't want to take chance because once I turn, it's going to boil and pour, and I'll lose half my awara. So I'm going to look for my tamarind juice that I kept aside and then turn it into the soya beans, and then immediately you see it. Before I turn in my tamarind juice, I removed all the fire under my pot because I don't want it to continue boiling. So when it's not enough, I'll add. So I'll keep turning, and you could see almost immediately the beans curd has settled. I will now scoop it into a sieve to get rid of the excess water, and then turn it into a fine cloth to continue in the process of extracting the excess water. So this is me tying it tightly and then putting it on a tray, a slopey tray, then putting another tray. This is to stop it from getting stained by our mortar, because I'm using mortar to press it to get rid of the water completely. So when I'm done doing this, I'll go ahead to prep my egg for coating. I'm going to coat some of the awara with egg, and then I'll go ahead to mix salt and season with water. This is also to soak in our awara to be able to absorb the tasty seasoning. If you do this, you will not need to even make any sauce for awara. So this is me keeping my water that is seasoned. Like 10 minutes I came with the awara. As you can see, I've already extracted all the excess water. So I'll be cutting it into square. You can decide to cut it to your preferred shape. This is the end product, so I'll be putting it into the seasoned water to be able to absorb the seasoning. After which I will now put my oil on fire. I'll now put in onions to check how hot my oil is. Then I will scoop out the soaked awara into another sieve. Then from there I will begin to put it into the hot groundnut oil. Then I'll keep turning at interval until it turns golden brown. Then I'll go in and do same with the coated, the one I'll use egg to coat. This is the outcome. So finally, this is our, I'll go ahead to put on the saucepan on fire, put in some onions, and then pour in my blended chili, scotch bonnet, garlic and ginger paste. So I'll fry this for some time, and then once it's fried, I'll put in seasoning, and then I'll pour in my awara. So this is sauced awara, and this is the outcome. How would you like this or plain like this? If you love my video, you can click on the like button, share and comment down below. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye bye. Then I'll add a little warm water to dissolve everything before adding enough water. So after that, I'll bring in my awara. I'll untie it. It has drained the water, so we are left with the soya beans curd. I'll begin to slice it. I'm going to slice it into square, so you can slice it to your preferred shape. So this is me cutting it. This is the end product. So I will soak it into the seasoned water, after which I will drain it after like 3 minutes for it to be able to absorb the seasoning. If you do this, you don't even need to make any sauce for your awara. So I'll put on my oil on fire, heat it up. I'm using these onions to monitor the heat, and I'll scoop my soaked awara into a bowl to drain, a sieve to drain the water. Then I'll now put it into my hot oil and fry it until it turns golden brown. You keep on checking at interval to see that it's frying well, to have even color. So you can see I'm going to equally use my egg to coat some and fry some. So this is me coating my awara with egg and putting it into the groundnut oil. It has no much difference with the one that isn't coated with egg.